And this game will represent a much-needed win for one of these teams. Grant, I've heard players say they hate losing more than they love winning. Think that's true?
I think it's definitely true. I mean, most players would say that, and I would say that. And we know only one team can win it all, so that competitive streak can be torturous.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Bay and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Hayes, and it's Stewart in at the center position. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And this is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
And it's Houston's ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Cunningham. He's covered by Tate. Grant the screen. Here's Cunningham. Outside for Grant. On the wing, Bay. Grant with a screen on Green. Here's Bay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Sadiq Bey, taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Tate, a screen on Hayes. Bay against Gordon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Here's Gordon driving inside. The shot, no good. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Hayes against Gordon. Pass to Lee. And here's Grant. Back to Lee. Down low. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Ball. Now, in the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's Lee. Good on the 13-footer.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, Kevin Porter Jr. given a big opportunity in Houston. He talked about how his role has changed now that he's in the starting lineup.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
No doubt, Grant. Porter showing flashes.
No doubt at all, B.A. A golden opportunity. He's got talent, and now we're seeing what he can do in a starring role.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Jackson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Diallo in a 2-guard. Porter finds Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League. We got a taste of the NBA style of play.
And the first one at the line is good. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league caliber talents.
Bay, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jackson comes in for Diallo. The Pistons leading. Here's Joseph. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Cade against Bay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Joseph.
2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Outside Olynyk. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Houston will come the other way. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, "I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here."
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question. Bay, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Christopher. Back to Green. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Cunningham's checked in for Joseph.
Cade Cunningham.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Rebound by Olynyk. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
Christian
foul.
Wood picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
That one's off. So for the Pistons, Grant's checked in for Olynyk, and Hayes is subbed in for Jackson. Good on the second one. 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Christopher. Takes a 3. And another miss by Houston. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Houston ball. Pistons substitution.
And the Rockets with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. For 3, Gordon. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table down there. Kenny, can I have a bite of that?
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
You know, for the Rockets, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And we hope you've enjoyed the absolutely stirring intellects of Shaq and Kenny. Now it's time for the second half.
Was that sarcasm, Ernie?
It was, Shaq. Get him.
Easy, big fella, easy.
I don't even know what stirring means.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Green and Tate on the perimeter. Tyson Wood playing together in the front court. And it's Porter in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Outside Porter. Over Hayes. Porter's shot is off. And the Pistons with possession here. 3-point lead. Hayes, the pass to Graham. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets shooting just 21% from the floor. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And stolen by Stewart. And they're running. Hayes with it. Now Porter defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. Olenek's checked in for the Pistons.
Pistons substitution.
.149 left in the third. Outside, Green. That shot is off. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Cunningham. Hayes against Porter. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the high post. It's rebounded by Houston. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Green. He gets it in there. Green's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Porter. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got his first basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Now here's Porter, guarded closely.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2.
That's good from Porter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Woo.
Pass to Martin. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Your Rockets, Josh Christopher.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Grant outside. Unloads from 13. That shot off the mark.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Pistons ahead, up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Amadou Diallo out there with Saban Lee. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Josh Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jackson. Gets rebounded by Houston. Gordon on the wing, covered by Diallo. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Martin to take the lead. He can't hit that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Jackson outside. Now Grant. From 7, and it's blocked by Martin. Diallo against Nwaba. Here's Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To tie it up. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Lee. He's guarded by Nwaba. 5 to shoot. Pass to Graham. And there it is for him.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
For the Pistons, Bay, he's checked in for Jackson. Hayes comes in for Diallo. And Cunningham subbed in for Lee. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game." We'll see if they can pull it off. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Graham. Here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Wood against Stewart. Outside for Green. Outside Tate. And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Graham. Over Tice. That's good from Graham on the assist by Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 6. And the Rockets with possession here.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Porter Jr. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case,
yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Tice outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Cunningham. And so it's Detroit with the W.
That's the end
Exceptional
of the game.
effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Isaiah Stewart.